Welcome everybody to this event tonight of getting to know Youngevity and getting to know me and your fellow Youngevity distributors here. And what's going to make tonight so super special is we're going to cover the products, the people, the programs, and all things Youngevity that makes us fabulous and wonderful. Maybe what I'll get you guys to do, if you can mute yourself, I might just hit mute all right there. Okay, I'm going to mute everybody at the moment. Okay. I did promise when I got started, one of the things I love about Youngevity is we do have so many great products, and I love trying new products all the time. And so if you guys were all in my home right now and we were doing an event, which would be my absolute favorite way to do an event, is have you guys come into my home so I can be of service to you and make you guys a lovely drink. And so the drink I would be making for you is my new personal favorite. So Lisa, Zavonna, this goes out to you guys because I actually loved it so much I had to share it on my Facebook with my own family and friends, how wonderful it was. And every morning since I've had this drink, I've actually been waking up craving it. I just love it. So one of our newest products that we got is the Body Balance. And it comes in liquid, and this happens to be the powder, which ironically enough, I'm sharing this, but it's currently out of stock because it's such a great product. But the good news is that they've already made it for us. We're just organizing, getting it picked up and shipped into our office. So please, without further ado, it's on its way. But this beautiful drink that has 9 of the sea vegetables, which is loaded with so many amazing minerals. It has the 3 of the brown sea vegetables, 3 green, 3 red. It's super high in antioxidants and cleansing of the body. And it also has the aloe vera. So I got all excited about trying this drink. And so I tasted it. I love it. I even prefer this more than the liquid. So I'm going to share with you guys my favorite drink tonight. So I had to have that one, and I'm all about mocktails and creating something fun. So I took one of my favorite Youngevity sticks because Doc Wallach is known for his minerals in the earth, and I mixed it with the minerals of the sea, but it also has the collagen in it. And we all know how much we love the collagen, and collagen is such a trending buzzword right now, even though Dr. Wallach has been doing collagen for the last 25 years, called our glucogel. I decided to mix the two together and see what I got. So first of all, just give me 1 second. I got this beautiful red cherry flavored drink, and it's got a beautiful color to it. Okay, I did have my little sip. Yes, very nice. Very nice. And I had somebody over, I've had a couple of people come over to my house to do a taste testing, and they loved it. And these are people who don't want anything sweet, very sensitive to sugar. So now I've just put in my mineral sticks and just see this color. It just goes into the richest, deepest purple. Okay. Well, I thought I'd make it a little fun. I meant to get my lime to give it some green color. And so cheers to all of you that join me tonight. Yes. FYI, my new favorite, hashtag cherry bomb. If anybody goes out there and has a cherry bomb, please take a photo, hashtag cherry bomb, and share it with me. Let's get this Facebook group of ours lit up. I'm looking for mocktails. So those of you that are creative out there and you've got your favorite drink of the day, take a photo, share it in our Facebook group, Youngevity New Zealand / Australia. Let's have some fun, share the recipe, share the concoction, and share the fun of who you're sharing it with. So let's have some fun. I'm going to perk those of you that are going to participate in this mocktail challenge of Youngevity products, and let's get started of having some fun. You guys all in? Put your hands up if you're going to try a mocktail of the month. Yes. All right. So we are coming together here tonight to share, as I said, about getting to know Youngevity. And so what brings me here personally, myself, with Youngevity, I have been with Youngevity 6 years now. I'm very pleased to say that I had gotten started with Youngevity because of my skill set of being in the industry now for over 30 years, of being a distributor in the field with a company for over 23 years, recruiting, sales, and leadership development. And huge team. And in my first full year of business had earned a 6-figure income. And I have been able to consistently earn that for over 30 years. I'm a mother of 4 children, now 4 grandchildren. I'm incredibly passionate about helping people be brave. I'm doing one brave thing every day, creating a business, creating an income, and being able to live 100% better in their health and their wealth. So that's what brings me here. So I got started because of that. But then when I started to take the products, then I really became a part of Youngevity, so much so that I now have my family and my friends on the products, because how could I not share this amazing product with them? Myself personally, I was one of these that had a very terrible immune system. I was, for the first 13 years of my life, in the hospital for a month of a year. So 2 weeks in the winter, 2 weeks in the summer. So I had a super bad immune system. And so you can imagine, I wish I knew what I knew, or my parents knew, but we didn't then. And by the time I was 30 years old, I had 3 babies in 2.5 years. I was borderline chronic fatigue. And I thought I was doing all the right things. So I was very blessed that somebody told me or shared a book with me when I was 30 years old. And that book changed my life. It allowed me to start looking for new options and methods. No, it was not Dead Doctors Don't Lie at the time, but it was a book that changed my life about eliminating the 5 white killer foods and 2 of the black ones. And one of them happens to be, as you would know, is gluten, the white bread, the white flour, white sugar, and things like that. So I started to get into better health. So I already started the journey of better health. So when I got to be able to be a part of the Youngevity family and then really learn the grandfather of better health and his story, I'm now a lifer. I am a 90 for lifer. I love all my products. I am so passionate about what I have to share with everybody here today. So without further ado, I'm going to share this presentation with you. Please take your notes. And if you have some questions at the end, I will be very happy to share those. So I'm going to share my screen here with everybody. And here we go. And I need to go to the very front. Okay, somebody is, there we go, coming in. All right, let's get to the beginning of this, because I want to share with everybody that number 1, living healthier starts here. And so we want to talk about the foundation of optimal health and how Youngevity's founder, Dr. Joe Wallach, who we've talked about, has spent decades researching nutritional deficiencies in animals as well as in humans. And what he found was that good health can be found through nutritional supplements using this very special blend that we talk about: our vitamins, our minerals, our amino acids, our essential fatty acids, in other words, our 90 essential nutrients for life. So Dr. Wallach himself is internationally recognized as a naturopath, a veterinarian, a pathologist, as well as a GP. So his credit just goes beyond, and it's absolutely amazing what he has been able to do. He still to this day, at 85 years old, does over 300 lectures per year on better health, live, even answering people's questions, protocols. He's the author to over 18 books, 75 scientific articles that are in like PubMed and that are actually recognized for what better health can do. He's fought the FDA 8 times and won. For those of you that don't know, our baby food once only had 3 minerals in it. It now is up to 16, believe it or not, which is still a far cry from 90 minerals and nutrients that it needs. But because of him, our baby food now has selenium in it. He has been a truth seeker. He has been hated by the medical profession because of the truth that he's come out with. And his book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, is so famous that if you actually Google him, this is to me an actual compliment, that Wikipedia actually calls him a quack. Now, this goes back, we're talking 1914 when the Flexner report first came out, when medical nutrition had different modalities to better health, you know, our herbs and chiropractor and all the different ways to healing. And back in 1914, I believe a big family called the Rockefellers decided to take it into their own hands and say there was only one way to do the medical profession, and that was a GP, and they debunked anybody else that tried to do any other way of health or holistic health, even by the fact they would put people in jail. So we've come a long way, and the fact that we could actually be doing the Zoom call today, I know we've been challenged in the last few years. Again, testing us in the field, or us as people. And there is a lot of us out there that are saying no to the medical profession, even though they have their place. When it comes to health and nutrition, we know that our doctors do not have any hours other than maybe 4 to 7 hours of training on nutrition, and there's not one single question on their exam about health and nutrition. Yet we seem to all have about 800 different diseases or illnesses or issues that we go to a doctor for that are all related to mineral deficiencies. That is what Dr. Wallach is known for. He is featured on a documentary they did on him called The Audacity of Health. If you're a first timer on here tonight listening to this, I recommend you want to make sure you listen to Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the famous lecture, and you get a chance to go to the Audacity of Health documentary. These are things that the person who invited you to this call can share with you, or better yet, the Audacity of Health is online. Okay, so I'm going to move on to my next slide here. And of course now it's, try that. Come on, work with me. Okay, I got all these tabs. Just a second. Thank you for your patience. Where do I get rid of this? Okay, I still got people wanting to come in. Okay, are we ready? Let's do this. My slides are not wanting to change. Let's see what happened. What did I do? Here we go. Somebody keeps wanting me to let them record. Okay, come on. I was on a nice roll here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. And that's way too far. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. We did that. All right, I'm back. I'm back on fire. All right. So as I shared, Dr. Wallach has connected over 900 health problems directly to the deficiencies of these 90 minerals and nutrients. And this is what he says: our bodies are desperate for nutrients. And so the problem really is that our nutrition is now not found in our foods anymore like they once were when our grandparents were doing their gardening. And if you listen to Dr. Wallach, he'll talk about where the real change is when they invented the light bulb, electricity, when people no longer needed to heat their homes or light their homes up with making fires, and all those beautiful wood ashes that would go in the gardens that gave all of our fruits and vegetables all these minerals. Our soils no longer have them. So what he's talking about, if you give your body what it needs, it'll do amazing things. And so the solution to that happens to be the 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids that are in a powerful blend of these essential fatty acids. And so we call that the 90 carefully selected nutrients for your body that it needs to thrive and do its best. Hence where the 90 for Life system has been created, which we call our solid foundation of nutrition. And so these 3 products I just want to highlight for you happens to be this Tangy Tangerine is the most complete product that we have of energy boosting nutrients. It is the multivitamin as well as the mineral supplement. It's a pre and a probiotic for digestion. It helps support the immune system. It is made from organic plant-derived whole foods. And this one packet is complete of 85 of those 90 minerals and nutrients that he talks about. And then we lean into the EFA support that we have. These are our omega-3s and our omega-6s, which is loaded with the borage oil, the flaxseed oil, the fish oil. And this is one that supports our heart, our cognitive health, our skin. And when I first got onto the products, the first thing people said about me was my skin. That was the first thing recognizable quite quickly, as well as my energy levels. Now moving on to the Beyond Calcium OsteoFX. This one is the one that is completes the 90. It's the calcium, it's the magnesium, it's the D3. This is the one we take at night. This is the one that helps us sleep. This is the one where over 200 illnesses and issues are related to a lack of calcium. And so this one, for myself personally, hard tissue issue. I've had a couple of car accidents. I broke my ankle. I've fallen off a 3-story building. And so you can imagine at 36 years old, I get out of bed. I felt like I was an old woman. I'm so proud and pleased to say that I actually don't even have any pain anymore. So this is where I feel that the pain management has made a massive difference for me. And I love the testimonies of other people when they say they have bad backs or actual real pain issues, and they get on these beautiful products, the difference it actually makes. And so Dr. Wallach has created that targeted nutrition for optimal health, but he's also broken down these 4 categories, and we call this our targeted nutrition. And what that means is those 900 different illnesses and issues are actually broken down into 4 categories. In other words, the hard tissue, as I talked about, which is your bone and your joint, your skeletal, the soft tissue, which happens to be your skin and all of your beautiful organs, the blood sugar, which, as we know, diabetes is on the huge rise, as well as now even dementia is becoming one of the biggest issues out there. And they are saying that it really has been now proven that it's technically diabetes type 3. And so blood sugar is a real issue. It is affecting our mental illnesses out there, as well as dementia, as well as diabetes. So we know that it's a very important system that needs support. And then the last but not least is our digestion, the power of digestion. And it's so wonderful now to see people are becoming more aware the importance of gut health, more aware that the gut and the brain barrier, the connection between the two, that even now the fancy word microbiomes is now people actually know what that is and how amazing and fascinating it is. And here Dr. Wallach has been talking about digestion again for however many years. So those 4 categories have been broken down. So we as distributors and longevity warriors do not have to be an expert at this. He's created a fantastic self-evaluation that helps you. And I'm just going to give you one little tip in here. We have an actual video that Forrest Stuyvesant, one of our distributors that is a Wallach warrior, has done on the 4 categories, so you can take a deep dive into it. And if you go to the Youngevity Downunder YouTube channel, Forrest Stuyvesant, Fighting for Better Health, 4 categories, he'll take a deep dive. But I want to give you an idea. As an example, blood sugar disorders, here's just a few of the symptoms that this blood sugar disorder will have. Here is the real issues of what can really happen if diabetes was to happen. The macular, vascular, and the micro and macrovascular, of how powerful that it will hurt you. And again, I just did it again with my computer. There we go. I get so excited. I hit all these buttons. All right, I'm moving on. Let's try this again. Oh, I wonder what that means. I'm talking to myself now. Okay. Give me a second. I did it again. Okay. There we go. Yes. So by that optimal pack we talked, by just adding this one product can make that kind of difference and reverse a lot of those illnesses and issues. And we have people here in Youngevity that have had amazing testimonies of how it has been able to reverse that. And so he keeps it to such a simple step, these 3 steps to health. Identify the category that you have by doing that self-evaluation. He talks about not only the appropriate pack, but getting the appropriate dosage. And then number 3 is cleaning up the diet. And Dr. Wallach is famous for these 12 bad foods, well, with 13 bad foods, because he's added buckwheat to it, because the buckwheat has the, what do you call it? The gluten in it, or for whatever it is, the way they make it, as one of the bad foods. But as you can see, the list goes on: wheat, barley, rye, oats, fried foods, oils, well-done meats, deli meats, carbonated drinks, baked potatoes, GMO corn, GMO soys, and of course, processed sugars. And
it was
so,
phagopyrenes. Phagopyrenes?
Oh, did somebody say something?
Sorry, Tracy. It's the phagopyrene, worth the
Okay.
gliadin, pyrophygenes, was it?
Okay.
Sorry.
I
Anyway,
know it's a big word.
it's gliadins, yeah.
But here's a really good start. And Dr. Wallach, if you join us on our Saturdays, on our actual Saturdays, the first Saturday of the month, Jamel Bukabu does a host, Dr. Wallach, for Youngevity Down Under, which is really great. And you can go in there, ask him questions and protocols, you or for a customer. So now that I've just stopped sharing that, I've got more of a presentation, but before I move on, I see that GRACIE DESENSI has joined us. I've asked if she would just share with us what the 90 for Life has done for her. She's one of our leaders in Youngevity. She's our 1-star. She is a huge advocate for wellness, Dr. Wallach, and as well as low tox living. So she is an amazing distributor and a true warrior for the mission that we have. So GRACIE DESENSI, would you mind sharing? I know you've got a busy day today and you come home cooking and doing all this. So I really appreciate you saying yes to me, to sharing a few words to everybody.
Hi, DRACY. Sorry, I'm a bit of a mess. I just got home and just got changed. So thank you. Can you hear me okay?
I can. And you know what? If that's what looking like a mess looks like, you look gorgeous. And I bet every woman on here wants to look like you.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you to say. Okay, so what would you like me to share about what the 90 has done for me?
We just talked about optimal nutrition and our targeted health. Just, you know, we got a few minutes here. If you want to just share what the difference that has made for you in your life in a snapshot of 3 minutes. How's that?
Okay, yes, well, this has made a massive difference to my life. I have been seeing naturopaths for a very long time. And the fact that I was taking synthetics and fillers from all these naturopathic top brands all around all around Australia. And then look, I got onto Youngevity about 4.5 years ago. I had a work accident. My body was so depleted and none of the naturopaths could help me. None of their formulas were helping me until I started onto Youngevity. And it's like as if they resonated with my body. Being plant-based and organic and highly absorbable, they helped me so much. The first thing I noticed was the energy, because I was pretty much bedridden for 6 months and I had no energy. I had chronic fatigue, glandular fever, and so many other gut issues going on. But sorry, bear with me. I noticed the first thing was the energy, and the next thing, my body just started reshaping. So the fact is that the minerals were absorbing into my system. What I was taking from naturopaths and even eating organic food, none of that was actually absorbing into my body because, as we know, the soils are so depleted. So for me, it got rid of my hypothyroidism, my candida, and all these leaky gut, SIBO, irritable bowel, bleeding in the bowels, all that just went away. And no other naturopaths could help. But it was just a testament to these products, how quickly they got into the system, started balancing my body, and I just started feeling good. So yeah, and then I just kept taking it. So the longer I have been on the 90, and I do take a few extra things like collagen and gut products in particular are very important for me. I just feel like my body's getting better. And as I get older, I'm a grandma, I'm in my 50s. I just feel like I'm getting younger. I feel younger. I feel better. I've got no aches in my body anymore. You know, my hair's growing back and it's thicker. My skin's great. The nails are growing. Just everything's getting better.
Well, 100% better, Youngevity. I tell you, GRACIE, we're so proud of you. You look gorgeous. I thank you so much for sharing. You're a real testament to everyone. And I know there are many people on this call that can share an amazing testimony. And so I really encourage you, even in the chat, if you want to put a couple of your testimonies in the chat, please put it in the chat. I encourage you to hop onto our Facebook group and put in our group, you know, your testimony, share a before and after picture, and start sharing. This is what it's about. You make a difference by sharing your testimony, because what people are looking for is a transformation, and you get to be that. So who is Youngevity? Well, as we shared, we have our founder, Dr. Joel Wallach, but our company Youngevity is driven by his son and daughter-in-law, Steve and Michelle Wallach. They passionately have been doing this for over 28 years. So we have been around, we have experienced a lot. We are a global company that makes a difference, being able to get to as many countries as we have. I believe we have offices in 14 countries, but we ship to about 45 different companies. So how amazing, we can shop local with our local Youngevity distributor, but we can build a global business. And the focus happens to be on living younger, and I'm going to add a word, stronger, longer in our lives. And Gracie, as you were just sharing there, she's looking younger every time I see her, and I've had the opportunity to know her now for the last 6 years. So Benjamin Buttons, we'll call her Benny Buttons. We are a purpose-driven company, and what I mean by a purpose-driven company is our why is so strong. We want to help people live longer, younger, stronger. We want to give people the opportunities to take their families on vacations, to save money for retirement, to have the opportunity to be able to help make a difference. And so they're committed to these premium products that absolutely get results. And so in that, they promise these 5 things. They promise that all the products that you have in Youngevity are absorbable. They are potent, of the most important ingredients. And let me just share a little story. Not all supplements are equal, and people have a perception of supplements because of some supplements out there. As an example, the pharmaceutical companies are buying up supplement companies, and they are synthetic. And so this is what is the question I always ask anybody when they say, oh yeah, I take supplements. And I will say, oh, are they synthetic or are they plant-based? 9 out of 10 people don't even know that. So we as Youngevity distributors, or you as a customer, have the opportunity to be able to enjoy products that are plant-based, that are potent. I'll give you another example. So some supplement says they have ginseng. Let's just say there's 3 types, 3 parts to any supplement plant. Let's say a root. There's like a plant, there's the root, there's the stem, there's a leaf. Each one has a quality based on which one has the most potency. So Youngevity makes sure they buy the most potent part of that plant. Other supplement companies can just buy the least potent part of that plant, but say there's ginseng in it. So let's just share with you guys, there is another level of education under the supplement banner. And so they're wanting to make sure this is pure, and the fact that we make sure all of our products are backed by science, whether it's Dr. Wallach's products or the products that we have been able to acquire under our banner into our home, which is called Youngevity. And that's why we say these products are specifically designed for you, meaning we are really committed to having products that are nutrition, hydration, and low tox living that are under the banner of that promise. And so as you see, there are so many companies out there that we are competing with today. And I'm going to say the big A word, the biggest one, Amazon. They are taking up so many different businesses, and we are seeing a lot of amazing businesses out there that have good products and good people going under because of the way business, this gig economy, is taking over. And so to be able to have someone like Youngevity really care about all of the other companies out there and acquiring some really beautiful brands and people and keeping us within the family under the hydration, nutrition, and low tox living banner, so we can fight and have this wellness industry that we have as Youngevity together, so we can fight for better health. And so again, my PowerPoint has frozen again on me. Give me a second. Just as I was doing the drum roll. Here we go. Just wants to do that. What am I doing wrong? Yay. Okay, while I'm pausing, please share some testimonies in the comments. Please share where you guys are leaning in from. Okay, this is so frustrating, but we're gonna get through this together. Come on, I got a great presentation for you. Oh, there we go. Okay, just needed a minute. Are you ready? Drum roll. Okay, so as I share this, we are being bombarded. Our air is being poisoned, our water is being poisoned, and the foods we are eating are being poisoned. So it is up to us to make really good conscious decisions of education around products. The hair care industry do not have the rules like our supplements do. The skincare industry, the makeup industry are loaded with chemicals. There's essential oils, again, there's the qualities out there. Our foods as well as being laced, the fragrance industry, and most importantly, the cleaning industry is just terrible what they've done in the products. And so we wonder why we're sick. We wonder why our children are declining and why there's more illnesses and issues than ever before in a time when we should be so much more smart and clever and have so many opportunities. And so this is why Youngevity has created a home with all of these amazing products for us, and some beautiful brands that we have acquired under our umbrella that follow that promise of quality products. Our Life Force products for its sea vegetables and its nutrition, our Stay Natural products for real hormonal balance, our Beanie U products for its hydration, our I-26 products for its gut health, our True to Life for its liver detox, our Good Herbs for helping with real herb issues that help with different core areas, even with our Prohoba line, which I'm excited to share that as of tonight, we have the pollen burst sticks now. Again, this is a really great product for energy and helping with the liver and all things great. There's a great YouTube video in our Fighting for Better Health YouTube channel with Adrienne Gold, and she's the founder and formulator of this product. So as you can see, we have a lot of beautiful products that are so important to us and what we can do as Youngevity distributors. You can get passionate about any of these products if you have a core value of helping other people. And so that's where we stand at being 100% better in health. But there is another problem that is on the rise bigger than ever before. And that problem happens to be the rising living costs out there. Even affordable housing out there is changing like ever before. The interest rates are increasing. And when I talk about wage stagnation, that in other words, the opportunities out there, people aren't having the stability in their jobs, they're casual workers, they're not having the opportunities to be able to the 40-year career, which once might be. Job security and employment issues are on the biggest rise of ever, and things are changing. And so this is where Youngevity gives us the opportunity to be able to have something unique for you. We recognize now more than ever that people are looking for a business. Entrepreneurship is on the rise. Believe it or not, our Gen Zs know how to multitask. They want to be their own boss. And then there's our baby boomers who are now coming to the age of 65, 67 retirement, and over 60% of them don't have enough to retire. And so we talk about looking for that extra income, whether it's part-time, full-time, or big time. And so we talk about there is 5 principles to choosing the right business for you. And so we already talked about a company as a Youngevity in its mission and its values and its promise. We talked about some amazing products already that you can get behind. You only need to get behind one really great product that has made a difference to you. And then getting behind a really great program. And so the program that I'm bringing to you guys is our pay plan. All right. Okay, I got to just pause again for a moment. I asked you guys why you came here today. Did you come here today because you want to learn a little bit more about Youngevity? Did you come here today because you want to be able to do what I'm doing? Did you come here today just to see, you know, because you had nothing better to do? Or are you genuinely looking for a real opportunity? Okay, it's doing it again to me. There we go. 1, 2. Yay. All right. I think I went too far. Okay. So Youngevity, what is amazing, has so many multiple income streams. and you have the opportunity to take advantage of these different income streams based on the level of I guess, time and effort that you want to put into the business. Now, I'm not here to go into the details of our quick start, fast start, coatings, leadership, car bonuses, residual income, but I want you to know that there is there. Because when you come into Youngevity, you have 3 opportunities. Number 1 is you just can be a preferred customer and take advantage of these amazing nutritional products. You can take advantage of our rewards program, our social selling, in other words, earning products for free, the swap your shop, everything I just talked about in our low tox living, we call it transfer buying. You already buy all of these products in your home. You have the opportunity to go and see which products you can actually swap out and keep the money within the family and shop where your quality products, where the promise is there that you are getting a product that is right for you. And so as a Youngevity preferred customer, you not only get that 20% discount, but we have what's called the auto ship. And our auto ship program actually gives you free shipping. And those of you that know our products come from New Zealand, shipping is very expensive. Unfortunately, we compete with a lot of companies about the shipping. So we offer the free shipping at the rate of 165 Australian dollars or 172.50 in New Zealand. But just to give you an example what that savings is as a preferred customer, just as an example, that healthy body pack with the 20% off and the free shipping, that is an $800 savings as a preferred customer over 1 year's time. I don't know about you, but $800 is, I could do something very special with $800. The other thing our preferred customers and all of our Youngevity distributors have the opportunity to take advantage of is this healthy body challenge. By sharing 3 healthy body packs to family or friend, they get to earn their healthy body pack for free as well. So at a wholesale, that's $160 to $86. So I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty awesome. And we have another program that is just going to be launched. It's coming out. So stay tuned. In September, we're going to do a Super Saturday, and we're going to talk about some other products that you can earn for free, which we're really excited to share. So there's no reason why if somebody says, I can't afford your products, they can't afford not to be on the products. And then as a preferred customer and above, everybody gets to take advantage of what we call our rewards program. This is new to Youngevity Downunder. And what makes it so great is for every dollar that is spent in Youngevity on our website or your website, you earn a point. And for every 250 points, you get $10 credit towards your purchases, and you get bonus credits for tapping in, you get bonus credits for sharing new customers, and bonus credits for distributors. So it's a really good program, again, to earn your products for free. And so to be a preferred customer with Youngevity, it's free. And so this is what's amazing about what we have to offer to our preferred customers out there. And so the second thing people like to come into Youngevity for is they're a preferred customer, but because they're having such transformation or because they love something so much and people are seeing the difference and they're telling them, they want to share it with their family and friends. And so they take the next step to becoming a Youngevity distributor. And this kicks them into a few other really great things. It kicks them into the quick start. In other words, for every product they share for that first 30 days on that new customer, they're going to get 30% of what we call a BV. And so when you become a distributor, you get a welcome pack, which teaches you that terms and languages. But the bottom line is you start getting paid. And you even can click into our residual income and just let you know what's amazing about the network marketing industry. Residual income is retirement income. You can slowly build this at a nice and steady pace. It's like investing into your future by consistently sharing and taking these beautiful products. And the other thing that you get when you say yes to becoming a Youngevity distributor is our training and our support. We have some of the best trainers in the world right here in Youngevity Downunder, New Zealand, Australia, with real professional network marketers, with real professional people around gut health, around brain health, pharmacists and specialists and nutritionists and naturopaths. So you have an incredible supportive army around you when you say yes to Youngevity. And we also have what's our 300 Club, which is a really great recognition platform that keeps us focused on the new business. And probably my favorite out of all of this happens to be the community. This is a like-minded community that is fighting for better health together. And so all it costs to be a distributor, when you become a distributor, you get this welcome pack. As I said, you'll get an email with all the steps. You get a replicated website and I put a value of $500, but I don't know if you've been a business person out there, how much did it actually cost you time and money to put a website together, to have a Shopify store, and the fees you have to pay to have a website. So I put a value of $500, but we all know it's worth a lot more. And so Youngevity has that as part of your distributor pack, as well as you get to have access to an online Youngevity go-to app, whatever phone you have, Android or a smartphone or Apple. And that app allows you to do business, share business wherever you are. It literally is business in the hand. You get to travel, which is amazing. And I put a value of $600 because most apps, you've got to pay a membership fee. And I put, like, even if this was a $50 a month membership fee, that would cost you $600 in a year. I was guessing, but those of you to even know what it costs to create an app is thousands of dollars. And so for Youngevity to be a distributor, to have all that is only $33 to open up an account and be able to have that transformation of sharing with your family and friends. And so I think it's pretty cool and it's pretty awesome as Youngevity distributors that we have that opportunity. But there are some of us that want the full meal deal. We are wanting to make an impact. Our intentions is about fighting for better health and heal thyself and helping people to new levels. And that full meal deal with Youngevity, it kicks you up is to really going out there and sharing this business with other people and helping people become distributors, become leaders, and lifting them up, which taps us into what we call a fast start, which is another bonus for sharing the business opportunity and getting them to become a big Youngevity distributor like this that wants the full meal deal. We get paid on coding, which is another bonus, as well as we get what's called a car bonus. So these are lovely. They all sound fun and fine, but the real difference is the fact that what it can do for you by taking these steps. And so as I shared, the biggest, best way to get started with Youngevity, I put the CEO Combo Mega Pack in there. I put this one because this one does give the 2 healthy body packs, and it gives the products from all 4 of those categories for somebody that really wants the transformation and to try it. But we have different healthy body packs based on different companies, as well as based on your needs. But I shared this one, and that pack is valued over $950 in there of products that really can make a difference. And you could even sell those products. You get that website I talked about, which is valued over $500. You get the app that I told you that it was valued, and you get the training that I talked about that honestly, it's priceless. And right now there are so many people going out there selling courses, making money online, helping people, and they are charging astronomical fees like $3,500 or $50,000 for a year's support for no guarantees. And I just think it's a crime when in Youngevity or the network marketing industry, we succeed if you succeed. And so in Youngevity, this is such a simple system. It's not easy because you have to be the one to work on you, but we know the products work, we know the programs work. The decision really is do you want to work? And so Youngevity has just put this mega pack together. I put the shipping in there. It works out to be $750. You know, again, this is about you. We're not here to sell this to you. We're here to share with you. This is what you have on offer, because we know we shared with you these 5 principles. We know we got a pretty awesome company. We say that with pride. We have amazing products. We know that with confidence. We see this pay plan because we have people getting paid at all different levels, part-time, full-time, and big time. And we know the training and support is astronomical. The issue of this is there's almost too much training and there's already too many products. And if that's the worst case scenario we have, I think we got it pretty good, because there's a lot of people out there doing something. And The one thing I could say to you guys is this is about you. This is about you. It's about your timing, your leverage that you want, because our goal is to help you succeed, because we know we got the best trainers. We know that we have the best system and those best products. And as I talked about this time and leverage, I just really wanted to wrap this up with this one in saying that I want us to reflect on this unique position that we are all in right now. The network marketing industry thrives on two powerful principles called timing and leverage. Timing is everything. We right now are at a pivotal moment where the market is so ripe with opportunities. As so many crazy things happening and things that are scary and people are concerned, there is opportunity out there. And this is driven by the shifts of our consumers right now. Our consumers' behaviors are changing, and there is a growing demand for innovative products like ours. And by acting now, we capitalize on these trends. Think about these trends: the hydration trend, the collagen trend, there's microbiome trend. Like, we are ahead of this, and we have real testimonies. So we are in a very dynamic position right now with the actual industry. More and more people are looking for better health. Leverage amplifies our efforts, okay? So through this network marketing model, each one of us have the ability to expand and reach exponential potential. This is what I love about it. By leveraging our collective strengths together, our skills, and our networks, we can achieve far more together than ever before that we cannot do alone. So I just really encourage you to remember this. This success is in this business isn't just about what you do. It's about the ripple effect that you create. Remember, I talked about impact? I know you guys all have good intentions, and I talk about these 3 I's: your intentions, the impact you want to make, and the last one is this image. And when I talk about image, I'm talking about the image of you in your transformation of better health and the difference that you're making. So today we can turn today into possibilities and absolutely grow tomorrow into amazing realities in that. And so without further ado, my next slide was going to say the you in Youngevity that I want to share. And before I finish this off, I have a couple of things I wanted to say. Each one of you are going to come off this call saying one of 3 things. One is, I'm so happy being a customer and I want to learn more about a customer, and I have some real illness and issues. I want to do this better health evaluation. So I encourage you to go and talk to the person who brought you on this call, your upline, your health coach, and get yourself better, get yourself operating that. If what I shared to you is you want to open up an account with Youngevity and be able to start swapping where you shop and start earning some products for free and earning some extra commissions to pay for those products, again, I encourage you to. But if you really want to take that next step in growing and maximizing a business about that impact, I want to help support you. Me and all of the Youngevity distributors of Youngevity Downunder want to help you. And by doing that, I'm going to be offering to help you by doing this call every Tuesday night for the next 4 weeks. Why? It's because I want to give you a game plan. And my game plan that I want to give you is to help you really identify your strengths and the areas that you need to work on. And I want to help give you a platform that you can share with people that you really want to transform their lives to be able to get on this call and learn more about Dr. Wallach and learn more about our company. And so I will be doing this call for the next 4 weeks for those of you that want to jump on and share and get committed for these next 4 weeks to go out there and take this 72-hour game plan. Number 1, you being a product of the product. Number 2, creating a list of people that you want to make an impact on and change their lives. And number 3, by being able to invite them onto this call or by inviting them to talk to your upline or myself. Or number 4 is to be able to go and duplicate what I'm doing with you today. So that's my presentation for everybody about getting to know Youngevity. My screen has frozen. Oh, there you go. My next page is about growth. And we all know that about the time and leverage and growth is we knew it was best to plant a tree 20 years ago. But you know, the second time is the best time to grow a tree, to plant a tree, is today. And so I hope you guys see your future in Youngevity. This is the team that operates for Youngevity Downunder. You see Joanne Sorensen on the far right. She is our head of operations. She's the one that makes sure she gets those products ordered into Australia, shipped out. She has a motto of out the door in 24 when you place that order, bar if something goes out of stock. But I know she works very hard. She's been in Youngevity longer than me, and she's incredibly committed. We have Helen, she's right there in the middle. She is head of customer service, and she makes sure she's doing the training of the customer service teams and helps out on anything niggly that might need extra support. And of course, we have Sean Brown, who is head of global sales, and has come down to make sure we do our job for all of you. And so without further ado, that is my presentation. I want to say thank you.